Peace. Perfect balance. This message is going out to Wind War Attack. Yeah, he was letting me know that his legs and his balance is I guess is getting bad. Um, Brother, keep your head up as much as possible, man. Uh, Stay focused on the positive. Um, One thing I've been doing like the last week, I'm gonna say last 9 days, is I've been eating very spicy meals. Um, with natural spices, and what happens to me is like my whole head and everything it just starts sweating, and after that hot rush, the endorphins kick in and you start feeling good. Um, I notice over time it seems like though that plaque or those lesions or whatever, it seems like that stuff kind of like kicks it away, you know. Um, and something else I've been doing is eating those purple onions. I mean, I chop them up, put them on food or whatever, or I just peel a couple of layers of skin off and I just munch into it. It's kind of it's kind of nasty, but I do it because I feel that it open my pores up. Your eyes get to running, you get to sometimes your nose get to running, you get to sneezing sometimes, you get to scratching. You like, ah man, to me it feels like when it's in my body, it's really doing something. And for those plaques and those lesions that's on your brain, I look at it. I look at it as dirt that just piled up and you ain't never washed it off. The doctors tell you you can't get rid of those lesions or those plaques. I find out that you can, because I was in this nutrition store, and this lady, I didn't know she was with her daughter. I didn't know what was wrong with her. I was like, hello, how you doing? She was like, fine or whatever. Her daughter was like, fine. And I was looking at vitamin D3 pills, and she was looking at the B vitamin supplements. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get some B vitamin supplements too. She was like, yeah, I love them. They help me with my MS. I was like, oh, you have MS? She was like, yeah. She was talking about the plaques on the brain, how if they move, those lesions, they move, they can cause like other effects on your body. Let's say, because she said hers be moving all the time. When I was talking to her, her speech was messed up, and she really understood that it's her lesions, they move, and when they move to different parts of her brain or whatever, it causes dysfunction in other parts of her body. So I was like, that makes sense. So I'm like, these lesions and this plaque that's in the brain can be removed. It's like having tartar or plaque on your teeth, and you take a toothbrush and toothpaste, and you brushing your teeth, you're removing that, and that's what we gotta do with our brain, with the lesions and stuff like that. Cause once we start doing that, then the rebuilding of the myelin sheath and whatever can start doing what it's supposed to do, and we can get back in running order. I understand that with the MS, we have a lot of white T cells, white blood cells, that's kind of running amok in our bodies. Okay. I realized we got some, what they call them, is it white T cells, killer cells, or something like that. You have like 3 different like T cells, white blood cells, or whatever. Those are what you need to get under control. You know what I'm saying? Because they running rampant now. That's what you gotta get under control. And it's gonna be diet based. It's gonna be diet based, enzyme based. You're gonna have to know what's good as far as enzymes, what can get past your intestines, all that acid, what can get past that. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed that by me eating a lot of like nuts, like walnuts. Crack open a walnut. Don't it look like your brain? So that walnut has the acids you need. It's gonna have the cholesterol that you need for your brain. It's gonna have so many other nutrients that you're gonna need for your brain. And mind you, when you dealing with the like seeds and nuts, some of them to activate the enzymes in them, you have to soak them in water like overnight for a couple hours or whatever. So look into that. And for the men, eat more pumpkin seeds. All right, we need more pumpkin seeds. For the females dealing with the MS or whatever, eat more sunflower seeds. That when the men eat the pumpkin seeds, that create more testosterone in the bodies. And when women eat sunflower seed, that create more estrogen in your body. We really need the saturated fat. I mean, saturated fats, the certain cholesterols. We need to put that in our body. You know, the Bible speaks about one must anoint their head with oil. That don't mean just necessarily taking oil and putting it on your head. You know, a little dab here on your forehead or whatever. That means consuming the stuff. Putting these things in your body so those oils can go and they can anoint your head. Because when your head get dried out, that's when you get the shit like Alzheimer's and ALS and MS and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's what I've learned so far. Yeah, brother. I can't speak on the Avenex right now because I feel that it hasn't been long enough. I've been on it for what, a month and 2 weeks? Nah, a month and a week. I took my injection yesterday. Last night, I mean, almost every time I take the injections, my legs get so stiff I can't even move my legs at all. It's like I'm like this for like a nice part of the night. That's how I am. But when I come out of that, man, I feel better. You know, it's good if you're gonna get on the Avenex. Take you a leave or something before you do it, and take one like after you inject yourself, because you're gonna get them flu-like symptoms, and sometimes they can kick your ass. You know, they've been kicking my ass, so I look at that as a healing crisis. And sometimes the healing crisis can some of them can be tough, but it's like when you come out of that, you just feel a whole lot better. Trust me. I apologize for the lighting in this room. The only light I use in this room is the natural light from the windows, and the sun ain't out that bright. So yeah, yeah, man. And what else? Yeah. Try purple onions. Try getting that cholesterol. Try eating those those nuts, like Brazilian nuts. Those walnuts, cashews. I don't really know about peanuts too well. You know, my thing is stay away from the peanuts. You know, but yeah, man. The pecans, get the pecans in you. Yeah, those things have the raw ones. You don't get the ones with all that honey and salt and stuff on them. Get the raw ones, man. Yeah, and remember, some of them you have to soak in water overnight. That way it can activate the enzymes that's in them. Yeah. But yeah, eating them hot spicy foods and those purple onions, like for some reason all that stuff is good for your brain. And oh, another thing, do eye exercises, because I don't know why I was about to say eggs. I was dealing with something about some eggs in there, but do eye exercises, like look to your right, look to your left, look up, look down. Do it over and over. Look all around. Do it over and over, because your eyes, those nerves are connected right to your brain. So you have to exercise the brain. You know what I'm saying? Just like you trying to exercise your legs, you gotta exercise the brain too. So learn about exercising the brain. That's gonna make certain things strong in your brain. So let's say you got a little plaque, and you making your brain strong. You can kick that plaque right off. All right. Next thing you know, you can get in your legs back. You're like, oh man, my legs feel even better. You know. So even though your brain is part of your body, but the way that you exercise your other extremities, exercise your brain the same way. Um, I do memory exercises all the time. What else? Man, I just holding a thought for maybe 5 minutes. It sounds easy, but it's not easy. That is an exercise. You are training your brain. You are conditioning your brain. So try that. Holding a thought for like at least 5 minutes. Yeah. And do memory games. Play memory games. What else? What else? Stay moving. Stay moving. It's like I said, you have to work out your brain the same way you work out the rest of your body. Stay moving. Stay working out. You have to. It's vital. When you become still, that's when things get hard. And then that's when things can break and not function right. Keep stuff moving. Keep stuff lubricated. Yeah, I mean, a lot of MS people was like, man, you gotta stay away from them little fats and stuff like that. Nah, them oils, you gotta stay away from that stuff. Nah, you know what? You need that. Your immune system or your nervous system, that is coated with oils. That is protected. It's protected by that. So you need to get them up in you, but not the dirty ones, not the fake synthetic ones, but the natural ones. That's what you want. What's natural, Steve? You have to look it up yourself. That's how you want to get to know this stuff. That's how you want to understand this stuff. You want to have to look it up yourself. It's not hard. Look it up. Yeah, man. I hope y'all got something out of me running my mouth. Yeah. Perfect balance, past, present, and future. Peace.